Hello, welcome to the official episode of what did we call it?
Uh,
No script, no filter.
yeah, no
Yeah,
script, no filter.
welcome back to the first episode, the actual official episode to No Script, No Filter. As we said previously, this is a pop culture movie, video game, just anything talk about series.
Yeah.
If there's something that you think we'll be interested in, like reacting or some kind of fandom, just comment down below. What would you like us to react to? Second of all, like the video and
Comment
subscribe if you want. If you
and
want to
comment.
subscribe, yeah, I already said that.
You did?
I said comment if you want us to do something else. Also,
Oh,
we'll be reading the comments when you put them down. But today, we're gonna be reacting to a video of this guy. Uh, can you read his name? Would you read it?
uh, they're 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 been on. They're been on.
However you say his name, we're going to be reacting to his video of him ranking the seasons of Smallville.
Yeah.
And after we watch this video, we're going to rank it also.
Yeah. Interesting thing is, I actually seen this video last year.
You seen it before?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the reason why we chosen this is because I
Okay.
think it will be easier because it's an older video and get someone else personal
Yeah.
input on it.
I say I mostly agree with his opinions, but yeah.
All right. Let's get started on the video. Do you feel free? You feel free to start off.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me just full screen.
That.
All right, here. Push the space bar.
Kind of a challenge because some of the seasons that even have some of the worst episodes still have some of the best moments. So how would you go through and rank all 10 seasons of Smallville? Let's do that in the comments.
Quick pause. Sorry to pause it so forward. Honestly, I love this thumbnail right here. I just love this thumbnail.
I mean, I think the thumbnail is pretty good, but I don't that good. It's pretty
I
good.
just love it. Just
I'll admit it. It's good.
all of
but not
this
that good.
where he's holding the series, the DVD,
Yeah.
and just the background. It's just awesome.
Welcome to Durbania. I'm Durbin, and this is my ranking of all 10 seasons of Smallville, worst to best. And if you want more details on what I think of a particular season, check out my playlist, Smallville Talk. It is jam.
Go subscribe to this dude, by the way. The link of this video will also be in the description.
Yeah.
Sorry to pause again, but let's get going.
Full
Yeah, shout out to him.
Smallville videos,
Shout out to him.
plus my seasons 1 through 10, season by season, theological reviews where I go into all kinds of details. So come hang out with me there and let's talk Smallville. And right now, let's dive into this ranking. Number 10, Smallville season 4. This falls in the number 10 position because honestly, this season has some of the worst episodes of the show, and it has the worst
Imagine being able to
things
All
that
right.
she wants to do.
Real
Now,
quick,
season 4.
I kind of agree with this guy
Okay.
because the whole witch thing, I really don't think it was really necessary. But
Yeah.
what does witches really have to do with Krypton?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
yes,
I kinda agree.
Superman
Yeah.
is weak to magic, but like it's depending.
I definitely agree with your opinion, his opinion. I mean,
Yeah.
but season 4, like, yeah, it's maybe not the best season, but I mean, I would rank it the worst season in my opinion. But I
Yeah,
definitely
we'll
see his
save the
points.
ranking for the last.
I
We'll save
definitely
the
see,
last.
I definitely see his points and Lana. Now,
Yeah.
well, what does she have to be doing with all of this, like realistically? But like,
Well, yeah.
but I don't know the worst season as well.
Yeah,
Personally,
we
speaking.
will rank that last,
Yeah.
personally. Which, in my opinion,
Yeah.
it's not the worst, in my opinion.
I
either.
remember enjoying season 4.
I mean, I enjoyed it, but I say it more of a filler. It's more of a filler.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Shows us
As I
that Clark
said.
is vulnerable to magic. So you would think if they're going to do this dumb plot, it would actually have a purpose and go somewhere and lead to some sort of epic showdown, either between Lana and the Teagues or between Lana and Clark. Either way, you think this is going somewhere. Let me tell you, it goes nowhere. And in the end, in the season finale, the showdown is less than 2 minutes before you even get to the opening song, and the witch kills Teague and leaves, therefore only accomplishing 50% of her goal. In school, that's an F. So she completely failed with no real true epic showdown.
So she only completed really 50% of the goal, if not like a little bit lower, a little bit higher.
Yeah.
But like, there's really no point of it. Like, it's either we win or we lose. There's no 50-50 in between.
I do agree on his opinions. So far, I agree with him. Besides,
it was just a mess. It was just a jumble.
It was a mess, but like, it was still some good parts.
And there was some good things, yeah.
But
without her accomplishing the other part of her goal, which is to get the 3 stones herself. So it's just like, why would they throw this in here? I mean,
oh, okay.
We'll edit that out.
The only thing I could think of is to stain the stone with blood so that it would call out to
me. Yeah, didn't that make sense?
Show, and it makes no sense. You have this corny episode Spirit where this cheerleader possesses people. So it does have some of the lowest lows for me. But let's end this on a high note because it's Smallville. Okay, so it's got some awesome stuff. We get Erica Durance as Lois Lane this season. She is my favorite live-action Lois Lane. And she and Clark have such great on-screen chemistry. They do a great job laying the foundation of their friendship and the relationship that they're going to have in seasons 8
in my honest opinion, she's not the best Lois Lane.
In my opinion, I think she is the best.
For my favorite one is from Lois and Superman and Lois from the CW series. Their actress' first name is Elizabeth. I don't remember her last name.
I haven't seen the show or the original Superman movie, so I can't really.
Well, yeah, but the CW series is pretty good. So
don't really have that much of an opinion.
So if you remember her name, just put it in the comments.
And it's just so fun to watch those two together. This season has one of my favorite episodes, Onyx, where Lex Luthor gets split in 2, and we have the good Lex and the bad Lex.
I am the villain.
Unloaded with Kryptonian knowledge. Plus, you gotta love that season finale where we have a second meteor shower with a second Kryptonian ship that in season 5 we find out contains Brainiac. And the nerd
I loved it
when I watched this season finale air and I saw Clark with the crystal in the Arctic and he threw it, even though they cut before it turned into the fortress. I went, yes! He's getting the fortress! Number 9, season 6. I really wanted this season to be higher. The reason is all the Kryptonian stuff that happens this season. It's incredible. It opens with a bang, with Lex Luthor being the vessel of Zod, possessed by Zod, and the Clark-Zod fight is awesome. I love Clark going into the Phantom Zone for the first time and meeting Raya. She's a great character because she helps Clark realize the importance of the existence of the Fortress of Solitude. It's just such a good and inspiring thing, and then she dies, and it's so heartbreaking. I love him going on the quest to get the Phantoms that he accidentally released from the Phantom Zone when he escaped the Phantom Zone. I love what they do with the Phantoms. And this is a great season introducing us to Martian Manhunter. Freaking Oliver Queen Green Arrow. We get our introduction to him this year. And I love his character. Justin Hartley and Tom Welling are great on screen together. I love the friendship and bond that forms between Oliver and Clark that leads to Oliver being his best man in season 10. I just feel like they do a great job with that friendship and how they help each other out. And we get a young Justice League this season, which is absolutely epic. So why? Why is this at number 9?
Can you guess?
But you can guess why it's at number 9, can't you?
I think maybe Lex Luthor and Clark Kent maybe didn't really like interact as much this season, in my opinion. That really.
Well, I think I already know what he's gonna say. It's more the whole Luthor taking Lois thing, or what? He'll explain it better. Just listen.
Well, this isn't about what you want. This is about what I want.
The stupid Lex Clark Lana love triangle is one of the stupidest things this show ever thought I should care about. I don't care. I mean, and the annoying thing about Lana and Lex, she's with Lex to tick off Clark. You know, the relationship gets more and more serious to tick off Clark. Lex proposes to her. She doesn't say yes until Clark ticks her off. It's like, could this be more transparently stupid? I mean, I can't stand that kind of drama. It's
I agree.
beyond irritating. And then Lex, gives her these hormones, so it fakes a pregnancy so that she's like trapped into marrying him. And so this whole thing is just so odd. It's so weird. It's so wrong. And what drives me nuts is Lana's constant entitlement mentality.
I'm not going to ask you to betray Clark's secret if you'll stop denying that he has one. I'll find out the explanation about Clark on my own.
She's not with Clark anymore, but somehow she's still entitled to all of his secrets and to know every intimate detail of his life, to the point that there's pictures of her in the barn taking pictures of the barn and she's just looking around. I mean, what is she even looking at? I have no...
What am I looking at? I'm taking a picture.
Right, yeah.
I don't know.
No idea. Taking pictures of cobwebs. But here she is trying to find Clark's secret, and the way she figures out Clark's secret, it's annoying as snot. The fact that she sets a trap, figures out who he is, it's violating. Whereas in season 4, Chloe finds out Clark's identity when she wasn't supposed to, and she waited patiently for him to be ready, and only revealed that she knew his secret in season 5 when it was a necessity. And here's Lana just like, no, I deserve this knowledge, and it's beyond irritating. So to me, I feel like season 6 illustrates how all this Kryptonian stuff takes Clark forward, and then along comes the Lana drama to bring him back. And so the season is so back and forth with that junk.
I do agree with him. This is definitely
It's just like the relationship dramas. Like, really, she didn't really have a valid point to relate to all that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Blame Lex Luthor as always. Always blame Lex.
8, season 7. This is another one that I thought was going to rank higher because every time I've watched season 7, I loved it. And this last time I watched it, no exception. The reason I placed it here is because of how much they tried to do in this season, which is funny because it's the shortest season of Smallville because of the writer's strike. So I made a
when they
list.
were making that
down,
season really push back development, where they had to really make it the short season, you know?
Yeah.
I really hate that when there's a series and there's a strike and it affects that particular series, causing it to go on a hiatus or whatever, however you say it. Or they just end the series entirely or just make it shorter than it was planned to be, which really ticks me off, you know?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think, definitely maybe the writer's strike definitely, I feel like it definitely affected it. Not really that much, but a little bit affected it. But yeah, and obviously other shows too around that time.
I agree. A lot of the stuff back in when did it come out? Like 2020-ish, 2021. That season it came out like 2020.
What season?
The previous season, the one he was talking about. Season 7.
2007, 2008, around that time.
Why am I thinking the future?
Yeah, why are you thinking this happened?
I don't know. My mind isn't in the right place.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to remain my voice down low.
Here, of some of the stuff they tried to accomplish this season. Supergirl, which I thought was awesome. Zor-El and Lara. So Zor-El, Supergirl's dad, and Lara, Clark's mom. I thought that was cool. Bizarro, Brainiac's return, Veritas, Lex's clone brother Julian, and Lex seeking to control the Traveler. Oh, let's not forget there's been a Kryptonian living on Earth this entire time, and there's so much more that they jammed into this season. Now, I don't think it makes this season bad, but I think we get gypped on some stuff, and my best example is Zor-El and Lara. So here we find out in season 9 that orb has the DNA of the Kandorians. And of course, Zor-El, his DNA is not in there. So he makes his own crystal with his DNA, and he swiped some DNA from Lara so that he could steal Lara from Jor-El. And so you have that whole drama going on, but you also see that he has a nefarious plan on Earth to blot out the sun, take over the world. He slips Kal-El some blue kryptonite where Kal-El doesn't know what blue kryptonite does. And it's really cool and very interesting. And even the one episode where all of this takes place, it's good. I think it's good. I think it would have been great if they gave it 3 episodes or 4. Gave it a great beginning, middle, end, and an amazing arc. It would have,
in my opinion,
incredibly good.
In my opinion, like season 7, the whole concept with what's it called? The Traveler, I think it wasn't really that good. I mean, sure, it was really developed going up to it, but like the way they executed it, in my opinion, was like too early. Because of as we said, the strike and how the whole season's the shortest.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a lot of stuff unexplained.
Yeah, I think it definitely did it too early, in my opinion.
Yeah, definitely did too early, in my opinion.
It's just crazy when I sit back and think about it, all the stuff they jam-packed into it. Plus, one of the things that I think bugs me about Season 7 is the episode where Lana gets Clark's powers.
You live with these abilities every day. I think I can handle it.
And again, that annoying
Agreed.
entitlement
I hate a
mentality
character
comes
that's
over
like,
her.
you know what? Because you can handle it, I can handle it.
Yeah.
Girl, you cannot. You're just a plain human. While, like, Clark is a Kryptonian born with the powers.
Yeah.
He was born with the powers because he's from Krypton and the sun gives him his powers.
Yeah.
Because you're human and because he can handle it doesn't mean you can handle it.
Yeah.
I can name so many scenarios from different movies, animes, that people said, oh, I can handle this power, but in reality they couldn't. Example, Momona from My Hero Academia against Izuku Midoriya. He doesn't understand My Hero Academia, so like,
I don't know what
he
the heck is that.
he never seen
I don't
My
know
Hero,
who is that?
which that gave me an idea. Maybe I should get you to watch My Hero.
I don't know.
I mean, here's the thing. If this video gets 100 likes, then I'll make him watch My Hero Academia.
Alright. Oh, it gets 100 likes, yes.
He agreed. Remember that.
Now she's entitled to the powers, and she never freaking lets it go, as is evidenced in Season 8. And it's just, it just bugs me, to see her get those powers, how she acts on those powers, kissing Lex Luthor yet again when she's with Clark Kent, because the show wants me to think there is a real Lex Clark Lana love triangle. Anyway, that did kind of drive me nuts, but as a whole, I think Season 7 is pretty great. It just was jam-packed full of stuff. Number 7, Season 1. I think it's a compliment that Season 1 is right here in my number 7 position.
I'll take Season
Because you're
1, in my
6
opinion, 7 is too low.
Okay.
It has, for me, at least top 3, top 4 seasons.
And why is that?
I feel like, there was, Season 1, I feel like it started it all, right?
Yeah, of course.
And okay. And second point, I really like the how the friendship with Lex and Clark started.
It really explains why he became that way and why Clark.
And they interacted a lot that season, and the episodes were mostly good. But the season did have a few that
it was just the very beginning. They didn't really have anything.
But mostly every episode had a trend of having freaks of the week episodes, that too, but I didn't mind it. But for me, 7, top 3, top 4, my opinion. It's probably one of my favorite seasons.
Okay.
For me.
Well, keep that in mind.
Seasons that I'm going to name after this that are better than the season, which shows you Smallville laid a great foundation, and the show built on that foundation in a very good and very solid way. So bravo that Season 1 is where it is on my countdown, that this show continued to produce better and better material. So congratulations, man. I love that. And one of the things that will just get you hooked when you're watching Smallville Season 1, the epic friendship between Clark and Lex. Michael Rosenbaum is the best Lex Luthor, the best live-action Lex Luthor there is. And as it builds their friendship, and we even have the episode with that epic line where Lex says to Clark,
"Trust me, Clark. Our friendship is going to be the stuff of legend."
Gosh. It's just incredible. It's incredible to see Lionel Luthor and get an introduction to this new character, and how this new character is so cold and abusive, and how Lex has been raised in that, not given much of a chance and not given much of a foundation. And then you have the Kents. They're a wholesome family. They love Clark, and they've poured so much love.
Agreed. I agree with that. Things could have been different, but also Lex being evil could have been worse or less worse,
Yeah.
It just really varies on how the way they could have done it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Lex and Clark were best friends.
Yeah.
If, example, let's say Lex decided, hey, being you're my best friend, I do not want to hurt you or anyone or anything that you love. I'm gonna change. And things could have been different, you know?
I think it could have been different, but who
Yeah.
knows? Like, still, I mean, he could have.
He could have had a better way of handling it.
Even though you know their destinies, nothing's in stone, and you want the best for Lex Luthor. It does a great job with that. I think some of the biggest weaknesses of season 1 is just some of the freaks of the weeks. It's interesting because I like the idea of kryptonite raining down in Smallville, and it affects humans, and it gives Clark something to do. It gives Clark, a challenge and superpowered individuals to fight. In this season we see he doesn't have all of his powers, so we understand he's going to be growing into powers as the show goes on. So it lays the foundation for a lot of interesting things, but the freaks of the week in this, that episode Drone with the bees, I didn't
agree.
watch it. I skipped it. And then I also skipped the one with Amy Adams. I'm sorry, Amy. I'm sorry I skipped your episode. But I also really don't like that episode where she makes health shakes and they happen to have kryptonite in them. And the kryptonite realizes, oh, it's a healthy shake? Okay, we'll make you thin. And then she, becomes a vampire that has to suck fat out of people and living things in order to survive. So there were definitely some pretty lame Freak of the Weeks this season, but it's a great season and a great foundation. Number 6, Season 9. I think this is a fantastic season of Smallville.
Okay,
it is
6 for Season 9. I feel like, for him, this is not bad. For me, at least, for my opinion at least, this is at least a top 3, top 4 season. For me,
in my opinion, probably top 5.
Really?
Yeah, I'll probably give it like a number 4. Yeah.
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 Origin. And one of the things I love about Season 9, through all the other seasons, his destiny is coming. It's out there, but it's coming. Not this season. This season, Clark's destiny is imminent. I love Gothic Clark because, he didn't die physically fighting Doomsday. It was a metaphorical death where his human side died, and this is him in mourning. But it's the Smallville interpretation of Superman coming back in the black suit. And I think it looks cool, and I think they
that
do
are
a
the
good job with
best
it.
in the DCEU. The black suit from Superman vs. Batman and the one from Smallville.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, my favorite suit from Clark ever is the one from Batman vs. Superman. Just the pure black is just... It's different,
Yeah.
Because that actor, I forgot his name, who played Clark, he's more
Cavill.
emotional. Yeah. He's a more emotional Superman, which, honestly, I say emotional Superman's the best Superman. It gives him more depth to his character. He's constantly doing the line of good and evil, like the gray. You know what I mean, though. Alright. Oh, yawn. Okay.
Why?
I don't know.
I love about this season is the JSA, the Justice Society of America. First off, meeting Dr. Fate. Now, this is the guy who makes Clark's destiny feel imminent and not far off. Like, that moment Clark grabs his arm and
Honestly, I don't like
looks at him
Dr. Fate.
and sees what we saw in Season 3.
But
The Superman
I do not like
flying
Dr.
through
Fate.
the depths of
But
space.
I don't know, it's just the power to people would say Dr. Fate's like a rip-off DC version of Doctor Strange, but there's a big difference between them. I feel like Dr. Fate is more of they would use Dr. Fate as in a pass token, like a bathroom pass in school where they have the pass to go to the bathroom. It's more like a special pass for the protagonist is they to know this is going to happen, and they can use that to win. It's just a too easy way to twist the plot for the protagonist's advantage,
Yeah.
I really dislike superheroes with the power of time manipulation, or seeing the future, or reconstructing the past. I just dislike them so much. They use them for a crappy loop plot. The protagonists have an unfair advantage. I mean, sure, it makes it different, but it just doesn't really feel fair in my opinion.
Okay.
There's a lot of other ways they could handle it,
Yeah.
And it zooms back out, and Dr. Fate says, "Your fate is utterly..."
Probably been in this position before. You're playing your favorite Roblox game, and you want to spend some Robux so that you can take yourself
by grinding, and all the things that he says to Clark to build up his destiny and what he will become and to encourage Clark and encourage Lois is absolutely incredible. I love Dr. Fate in these episodes. I love Hawkman. I love the JSA's impact on our Smallville Justice League and how they helped our team form better and be more organized and a little bit more responsible. It's very cool how the older team JSA became mentors to our newer team. So there's a lot of stuff I loved about the JSA and how they used them. Metallo was very interesting this season, how they used him in 3 episodes, and he had a great character arc. Kind of a normal guy with a chip on his shoulder to going insane after being hit by a truck and experimented on by Kandorians and becoming Metallo to finally becoming a good guy again.
Honestly,
that whole thing
Mackey's actually my favorite character out of all Smallville.
Who?
The one he was just talking
McCall?
about. Yeah, McCall.
Why?
Just as he explained, he was experimented on. He went from a guy with just a normal chip, experimented on, became evil, became good again, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, just something about that of like the gray route of an anti-hero, you know?
Yeah.
It's just an anti-hero. It's like, doesn't have dark, doesn't have light. It's like a gray in between it. I'm more like the anti-heroes over the villains or the heroes. They're just more interesting.
Okay.
You know, they followed both routes at some point.
And you have the Kandorians themselves. Clark meets his father in flesh and blood this season. That was kind of cool. The fact that we get Zod in the flesh this season, along with all of the other Kandorians, and how they have this plan to turn the sun red. Lois's trip to the future where she saw Clark was powerless, the world was being taken over, and now she comes back and they get into her head and find that vision, and now they gotta change it. So I thought that was an interesting story, and I thought that was pretty compelling. And I love the season finale, that final fight between Zod and Clark on the
Agreed.
roof. It's seriously one of the best season finales and one of the best fights, and how Clark gives his life to send the Kandorians to their true home, but by giving his life and taking the blue kryptonite dagger to his chest, it allows Zod to ascend to new Krypton so that the Earth is saved from Zod's wrath. So Clark's sacrifice saved 2 worlds. So I thought that was a really cool and epic ending. Plus, I love the whole phone booth thing where Lois is talking to the Blur on the phone. And what's so great is finally the season finale when the Blur thinks he's going to go to New Krypton and he wants to say goodbye to Lois. So in the shadows, he kisses her and she recognizes him as Clark Kent. And again, I love how she just doesn't force him to say, I know who you are, but she waits for him to be ready to tell her. She does get a little impatient, but it's fun to watch her. And so it's cool how they built that up and how they did all of that in season 9. Number 5, season 10. I really do want this season to be higher because it is the final season. It's what 10 years have built up to. But I like it overall. When you take a step back and you look at the season overall, it's
Honestly,
a great
season 10 was
Superman origin story.
underwhelmed.
Yeah.
Underdeveloped.
I agree with that. But like, I like honestly, the season 10 for me is not the best. Not probably maybe top 5.
When it comes, if I made my own series number, season 1 would have been the best, and then the last season would be better than the first season. So I mean, it just makes sense for the beginning to be good and the ending to be good.
Yeah,
it just really hurts me.
Here's the thing, though: the finale should have been better, in my opinion.
Agreed.
It's like the only good thing about the finale was Lex Luthor coming back, the actor coming back, and they had that moment, and I was just
that was emotional.
Perfection.
It was very emotional. Which, as I said, I love emotional characters.
Yeah.
Dark side arise, filling the earth with darkness. That darkness, that omega symbol that he brands people with when they give into their dark side, connects them to the planet Apocalypse, which draws the planet towards the earth. The only way that can be broken is if Superman becomes the light and steps out publicly as the light, so people could look at his face, they could look at him and have their hope in him, and it would break their bondage, connecting them to Darkseid. But in order for Superman to do that, he must break the bondage in his own life. So it's an incredibly interesting story, and I really do like that. I think what puts it here at number 5 is, number 1, a 10-year build-up, and we never see him in the suit. This is the series finale. Yes, we do flights, and yes, we do tights.
Suit
Come
up,
on,
man.
Tom Welling,
I agree
suit
with this.
up.
Yeah.
We didn't get to see him in the suit. The suit is more important.
Yeah.
Rule the story. We need the suit.
Yeah.
I mean, he looked like a character out of The Sims when they do the wide shots. It's not really him. It's CGI, and it's like that. Seriously, after 10 years, that's what I'm getting? Even that last shot where he opens his shirt, that's CGI. It's like you can't even put him in the actual just Superman shirt alone for that one single moment. So that's just kind of heartbreaking. 10 years of buildup, and I never ever actually get to see him in the suit. So that does make me kind of sad. It also makes me sad it's one punch and Darkseid is defeated. I feel like it should have been a far more epic fight. I think it's truer of reality because when you turn on a light, there's no battle between the darkness and the light. The light just wins. So I guess that makes sense. But at the same time, Superman's not a perfect parable, and it's Superman. Give me an epic final battle. And so I just wanted that final battle to be really, really good. But taking those negatives aside, also the fillers.
We forgot about the filler episodes. They didn't really mean anything. They were just boring. I mean, I think the first filler episode was okay. I forgot the name of the episode. But that one was actually the best out of the filler episodes. Yeah, but yeah, I don't really like filler episodes at all. They just don't have a lot of main purpose.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Having these really lame filler episodes, right? But throwing incredibly good scenes and crucial story moments in those filler episodes, so you're just stuck watching them, or you're going to miss something incredibly crucial to the story. So that makes me sad. The fillers
that is the only reason why I still watch filler episodes. Why? They may have something crucial to the story. I mean, sometimes they don't, but I still watch them just in case.
Yeah, I guess.
Like, do less episodes so that you have a higher budget for that series finale. But anyway, I guess that's just my personal opinion. But I love the episode Homecoming, where Brainiac 5 comes back in time and helps Clark break the chains that have been holding his life. Kind of like A Christmas Carol and the three spirits. He went to the past, the present, and the future. I love that episode. I love how him seeing what he sees begins the process of setting him free, where he becomes Superman. It's probably one of my favorite episodes in the entire show. I love that moment where Clark tells Lois he's the Blur, and she just runs into his arms, and they fall over, and she's like, finally. And he's like, what, you knew? Like, season 10 is full of so many great moments. Great moments like the return of Lionel Luthor from the Mirror Universe.
Wouldn't want to miss how it all turns out.
That was really cool. How they handled bringing him back for one last...
Alright, for the rest of this video, we're gonna have to put it in like 2 times speed. We have to put it in 2 times speed. It's just, we can't have like a whole like 50 minutes of like reacting.
I didn't like it at all. And probably one of the reasons is the 5 episodes where Lana Lang returns. I'm watching it air on TV. That's not a binge where you can do that in, shorter time. That took 5 freaking weeks. It took over a month to get through that. So I think things like that, making it feel like it was longer, made this season one of my least favorites. But when I was watching it back, it's pretty great. And one of the things that's great about it is it's lighthearted. It's fun. You have Lois and Clark as a team, taking what was built in season 4, and now they're falling in love. They're a fantastic team. And once you see them be a team, you just see what the show has been missing. And you didn't know it was missing until you have it. And you're like, oh my gosh, this is brilliant. I love it when Clark Kent becomes the Blur. And he starts talking to Lois on the phone as the Blur. Really what it does is it takes season 8 and it makes it the most like any classic Superman show we've ever seen. And I love it for that. So this last time I watched season 8, I really enjoyed it. One of the things I never liked, for some reason, I never liked the Davis Bloom interpretation of Doomsday. But this last time that I watched it, I really came around to it, and I really did like that interpretation. While on the one hand, I wish it was more of an epic fight at the end, still overall what they did with that character, how they built him up was really cool. Let's not forget Chloe being possessed by flippin' Brainiac. Oh, I think Allison Mack is great as Chloe, but she was also great as a villain, doing her best impression of James Masters playing that role. She is just so unbelievably good. So there was a lot of stuff in season 8 that I just forgot about how good it was. So this last time I watched it, I just was blown away by how much fun I had with it and some of the great epic stuff that they do. I think the biggest thing that holds it back is those 5 episodes where they bring Lana back with the stupid Lana drama. It's irritating. It just drives me nuts because when she returns, it is for 5 episodes. But it's a pause button. So you have all the stuff you've been building, Clark moving forward, Lois moving forward, everything that we want to see moving forward. Pause. We got to do this Lana drama. And then it's like, Lois who? Like, seriously, that's what it's like to me. And all of a sudden, it's all in love with Lana. It's all Lana, 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 Lana. Until she gets the powers she so greatly covets and then absorbs kryptonite from that bomb. And really, she becomes what she has been this entire time. Poison. She's poison to Clark Kent. And so then it ends on that weird note. And then the next episode picks up as if the show fell asleep and that was a bad dream. Well, I'm awake, time to get on with the business of living, and it just goes on as if all of that other stuff never happened. It is so abundantly weird, but I think it gives us a good picture of Smallville does a lot of great Kryptonian stuff. They do a lot of great stories. They have a lot of great ways of moving these characters forward, but the way they write Lana Lang and use her, it takes all of that and pulls it backwards into this unnecessary drama. And that's what I felt like those 5 episodes were for season 8. But
Alright, for the rest of these number 3s, we're not going to finish the video. We're gonna rank our own or what we think what number 3 would be. You get what I mean, right?
Yeah. I get
Alright, let me screen. Let's go to this one right here. Our ranking board. Okay. We're gonna start from
10 or 1?
From 10 to 1. Alright. Where do we put season 10? Like,
what do you think?
I mean, in my opinion, season 10, yeah, it was rushed, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It had a lot of great moments, but, like, in my opinion, A tier.
For me, in my opinion, I feel like A tier, I don't know, it's like maybe B tier for me.
Alright, we'll put it in top B tier.
Okay.
Right now, season 9. What do you think?
Honestly,
what you
it's close to, or I remember is really good in my opinion.
I mean, yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah, I want to say S tier or A tier. It's one of those two. What do you think?
For my opinion, I think it was a B tier.
Really?
For in between, I'm gonna put it in A for in between.
Why?
Because in my opinion, it was good, but it wasn't okay. For me, it was good, but it wasn't perfect.
I got you. Yeah.
Alright, now season 8.
Season 8. For me, I might get a lot of hate for this, but for me, this honestly, I want to go D tier, but I'm going C tier.
Okay, I agree with you. Honestly, it was, yeah.
Yeah, like obviously he has a great point. Honestly, because I only watched the season 8 one time, so maybe.
I mean, I didn't really finish season 8 because I didn't really like it.
Yeah.
All right, now season 7.
Season 7. Honestly, I think I kind of did really like season 7, so maybe like a B or C tier. Maybe B
I'll
or C
put
tier.
it.
What do you think? You decide. Again.
I'll put it in the C tier.
Okay.
Season 6. In my opinion, it was packed, but like it wasn't that much action.
B or C tier, I'll say.
Actually, no.
Really?
I'm gonna do a frisky one.
Oh.
I'm gonna put it in a A tier.
What?
I mean, it was similar to season 9. Like, it was packed with action, but it wasn't perfect. Like,
I mean, you have a point there, but like, still though, like season 6 wasn't that good.
I mean, it wasn't that good, but I'll just put it as an A. Just being grateful. Right now, season 5.
Season 5, honestly, like I want to really like it, but like,
I mean,
like
it was important.
It wasn't. Yeah. It was a war, but I don't know if that.
It was
good.
more of like a lore aspect.
The whole Brittany, I think, was interesting, but like still though, it was like I don't know.
I didn't like Brittany.
Yeah.
So for that,
I'll say maybe B tier.
For that, I mean, for Brittany, fuck her. I'm gonna put her in a.
Who the heck is Brittany?
I'm gonna put her in D tier. Fuck Brittany.
Who's Brittany?
I mean, not Brittany, but you know what I'm trying to say. Fuck her, you know.
Lois Lane.
No, I mean Lois Lane did suck in that episode. She wasn't good.
Also season 5 though. D tier?
Yeah.
I'll say it's B or C tier.
Because I didn't like Lois.
Look, come on, okay. But this is where Clark Kent's that died. Spoiler.
Oh yeah, that is true.
That was huge.
I mean, I can't really have grudges.
Appear in his funeral.
You know what? I move it to A. I move it to A.
Okay.
I can't hold grudges.
I can't disagree.
All right, season 4. What do we
Season
think?
4. Honestly, I don't like it that much. Now I think about it, maybe B or C tier. I would say.
This one, actually, I'll put it in a C tier.
Yeah, that's fine.
Season 3.
Much better.
Okay, it's fine. That's season 3.
Season 3, honestly, that's a S tier in my opinion.
I agree.
That's
Nothing.
the first
We don't need anything to talk about.
Yeah.
Right now, season
Are we
2.
good?
We don't have nothing to talk about for that one. Season 2.
Season 2, honestly, it's an S tier too.
Okay.
That's
Honestly, in my opinion, it was better than the first one.
Yeah.
But I'll put it I'll put it S tier.
Oh shit.
This crappy laptop.
Dang, incredible. But I like that dude, do you?
Yeah, this was now season 1.
Oh,
The Holy
I think,
Grail.
honestly, it wasn't the best. Maybe 8 tier in my opinion.
You know what? Just to play it safe, I'll put it in a B tier. I'll put it in a B tier.
Okay.
And here is the ranking of our.
So that's our opinions.
This
What
is
do you
our
think?
opinions.
Yes.
If you want to watch this video to the full extent, then the video's link will be in the description. But for now, we're gonna head out. We gotta charge this computer.
Yeah.
Sorry we cut it short. This is the first episode, remember?
Yeah.
But for now, remember to subscribe to the YouTube channel. We just hit like 600 subscribers. We just hit 600 subscribers, so like the least thing you can do is at least like the video, subscribe, and probably leave a comment on the video. And
show us some feedback. Like,
show us some feedback. Comment what do we think about this.
I really know what do you think of my opinion. What do you think of her? What do you think of Corey's opinion?
Yeah, what do you think of mine?
What do you think of his opinion?
Yeah, what do you think about his? And that is it. Have a good night.